Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures.
I think he's going to roll for
homeland.
initiative.
They bored me all.
I think that dice is a little too big to be rolled.
This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire.
It's a lot less purple than I remember.
How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allagan hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
Well, kill it, obviously. It's a primal.
I said bind it.
Ah, as simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon Slayer. Such certainty is to be expected. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your abilities. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant. And there was so much more. All icons must be exterminated, without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the Icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friend and confidant. If you will accept me.
No. No, of course not. You're fucking nuts.
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end. You live for these moments, when all hangs in the balance, when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too! This is who we are, my friend! This is all we are! Alamigo and Doma and Golemald be damned! Above the gods, you by your gift, I by my might. And before the resonance, the gods shall be made to kneel. An ending to mark a new beginning.
Royal Menagerie now accessible. have no idea what's going on.
Me neither. Quick time events, really?
Apparently. Nope, 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 nope. Yay. Oh no, Peter jumped off. Oh no, whatever will we do?
I went after him.
That was a pretty hectic fight.
I was very what the fuck with the quick time event.
Same.
Are you all right? Xenos.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
No. There's no justice
And
in
why
that,
can't they heal him?
in that rabid animal's end.
I think he's just dead.
But we have resurrection spells.
or
And also,
death.
why would he just be dead because he
That so
sliced
many
his
should
neck?
be forced to
He
take
didn't
up
slice
this
his head all the
creed
way
to defeat
off.
such madness.
Let me enjoy the cutscene.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you... well, you know. So let's do it together. For Alamigo! In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free. But what is freedom, really? We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Ala Mhigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalymo. I won't. Because I remember the price of freedom. I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end. The end of the Imperial province of Ala Mhigo, and the rebirth of Ala Mhigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made. All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether. Still, better safe than sorry. There ends your hateful legacy.
Why are you not voicing this?
I don't really know their voices, so I'm not going to make an attempt. I think silence is better in this case. We did it! We liberated Alamigo. Don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it at all. Relief, I suppose. Pride. And hope, too. We did it, Father. Lida, Cabalino, Conrad, Mefrid, and Philia. We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand there listening to me mumble. Everyone else wants to talk to you. You beat him, after all. You're the real hero of this story, so run along and take your plaudits. For you to best Xenos, even after he had harnessed the power of a primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not bitter to have your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Green. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant, the man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphinaud for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have the pleasure of being reunited with Hakru and his Lupin brothers. It was merely a timely intervention, Full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. Indeed, my friend, indeed. After all we have been through, I should really know better than to worry. But, as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie well nigh reduced me to tears. The Warrior of Light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany you. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the Warrior of Light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you've done, and the good you have inspired others to do so. You are a natural-born leader of men, Green. All these people weren't just following their commanders, they are following you. and led him to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them and the glorious future they made possible. Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastards! Sorry, I carried away a bit there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know? We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I wanted to know it wasn't for nothing, that it's finally over, and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be alright. We'll be... Oh, bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. Hero of the Hour. Suppose I'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With the commander fallen, the remainder of the 12 chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation has ended. Now the hard work starts. But the people have had their fill of kings. There is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father. Moments as his achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked. Aye. But if we can overcome the 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Captain, helping to make this dream a reality. Finish your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come back with me, back to Rhalgr's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call the Scions together. I'll explain later.
Hello, Peripheral.
Ooh, instant teleport. Nice. I don't even know where to begin.
Huzzah, now we can fly.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment. Good. You're all here. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're Scions. Now, I'm obviously a Scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a Scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. To think fishing could be so difficult. What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
This is neither work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there is undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls on to us to clean it up. Won't be easy, but is it ever? Now comes the part where you say you got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. Hey, financial consideration notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to such advanced technology. Oh, is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine. But the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I am ending it. Savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer and mechanical genius. Is it Nero? You didn't. Hey, it's Nero Tolskeva.
Well,
I say hope it is. Come now, shouldn't build your expectations too high. It'll be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Hey, it is Nero. Nero Tolskeva, eager to begin his first day as loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Ominous thunderstorm. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what of the hunt? Ah. Yeah, it disappeared before I could finish reading it. Oh.